2, 1, clap. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Tubecave podcast. I'm your host, Justified, here with my co-host, Weeboo. And, today we have another cool guest. We have the meme king himself, GrayWalf. Walf, how are you doing?
I am doing just fine. Thank you for having me here.
Yeah, no, you actually just woke up.
I did just wake up at 8 p.m. an hour and 40 minutes ago.
Damn. You really gotta have to work on that sleep sketch. Lewis, how are you doing, by the way?
All good, I'm all good. I'm keeping well. I'm excited to be here as always. Gotta break the
it's gonna be a chill podcast. We have a few topics we're gonna be talking about. Of course, we're gonna start with the introduction. Then we're gonna be talking about the one and only memes. You know, there's quite a few memes. We have a few questions coming up as well. We'll probably have to put them every now and then. And besides that, we're gonna have a blast. So, Wolf, for anyone that doesn't know you, could you please be so kind to give a little bit of an introduction about what you do, who you are, and stuff like that.
All right, so I've been making memes on YouTube for about a year now, and for real, I wasn't considering like making it like a serious thing. Basically, I created the channel just to drop some memes here and there that I thought were funny every once in a while, because like video editing has kind of been a passion of mine ever since high school. So yeah, I just chucked memes on the channel, and then somehow they started gaining traction, and now we're here today. Honestly, it's been an amazing experience, an amazing journey, and I've kind of wanted to kind of branch out a bit from just memes, but basically that's what I do. Just recently I even put a music cover on my channel, so basically I don't want to just limit myself to any one thing. GrayWalf is just basically a channel where I just put whatever I want to on the channel.
Fair enough.
Just happens to be memes mostly.
Diversifying is really important. You've been streaming on Twitch lately. That's been funny with the grog moment. For everyone that doesn't know, we'll put a clip in the description. You definitely gotta watch that stuff.
I haven't even clipped it yet.
I saw your music. About your music, like you're pretty good. You're pretty good. What can you? Yeah, no. What can we expect? Like, what genre music do you really wanna make?
Mostly like in the box stuff, because when it comes to instruments, my main instrument is the keyboard, and even though I love playing guitar and bass and all that stuff, I wouldn't consider myself like really super good at it or knowledgeable about recording techniques and whatnot. So I want to do a lot of like electronic stuff, and I've been meaning to make a second music channel for a while. But I'm just kind of giving people a taste of, you know, what could be coming. I want to eventually do like piano streams and whatnot.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Well, that'd be sick. I actually heard there, let's come back, Mike was muted and I heard you playing the piano, or yeah, when you were doing that, it was actually sick. It was actually good. What was cool, like?
Yeah, no, he's pretty good. Do you play instruments, by the way, Lewis? Did you ever play an instrument?
No, I don't think so. No.
You've never played an instrument?
No, never.
Oh man, I was forced to as a kid. I was forced to play a trumpet. Yeah, no, I had to play the smaller trumpet. It's called a cornet in Dutch. I don't know what it's called worldwide, but I always had to go to school with a suitcase, so I definitely got bullied a lot. So I didn't want to go to the lessons. I have this one story. I skipped my music lesson. I skipped my music class, and what ended up happening, instead of going to the music class, I decided to play soccer. In front of the school, I had my music lesson. The teacher could just see me. So he came outside, he gave me an ass whooping, and I had to still get inside and play the gosh darn trumpet. But, Wolf, bro, I'm
yes.
zoning out here. I've
Man,
also seen.
I
Wake up,
just
bro.
woke up an hour and 45 minutes ago, I think.
Same. I
We're
literally
kind of a
woke
bit
up
on the
for-
same page.
So, another thing I've seen, like, what is your favorite game? Because recently I've seen you mention Pokemon as well. Lewis is a Pokemon rookie. He hasn't played it ever. Still got to get him to do that. But like, what is your favorite Gen Pokemon? What are your favorite games?
I think, well, Pokemon's nowhere near like my top 10 or top 20, but I definitely had a lot of fun playing Pokemon as a kid. I think Heart Gold is what I sunk most of my hours into. And every time I went to like tennis practice, because my parents signed me up for tennis, I'd take the Pokewalker along with me, and I just like periodically like take it out of my pocket and try to catch a Taurus or something. I don't know.
Damn, yeah, I love Pokemon. It was fantastic.
Oh yeah, but I'm a huge fan of a lot of first-person shooters, JRPGs, that kind of stuff. I'm a huge fan of Zelda and Metal Gear. Those are probably like my top two. my top two
Zelda's
franchises
fantastic.
of all time. Yeah, of course.
Cool.
What is your favorite Zelda game, by the way?
It'd have to be A Link to the Past, pretty much because of its replayability and how just fast you can just dive into the game every time. It's like, boom, you're in the action. You're swinging at guys. You're doing puzzles, and then when you're done with that, oh, you need to go over to this next area, and then it just never stops. There's never a moment of, crap, what do I do? And I think like the music's fantastic, like the atmosphere is fantastic. I think it's just a really well designed game overall, and it kind of just basically it just created the Zelda formula for the rest of the series, because they kept using the same formula, which they kind of broke with Breath of the Wild recently. But
Yeah, no, I didn't like Breath of the Wild. Did you like it?
I sunk 160 hours into that game, and
Love.
I gotta say, I definitely did enjoy it because of how it broke all the
The
previous Zelda rules, I guess, the formula and everything. Yeah, I had a blast with it.
For me, it felt a bit more like one of those looter shooters, but your weapons break, and I couldn't. I don't know. I was so stuck with the regular formula, because my favorite one is Majora's Mask, without a doubt. Okay, it's not very canon, but it was my favorite one. And then I tried Breath of the Wild, because of course it was hyped up at the start. I got it. I copped it on the Wii U, I think it was, and I just played it. And I was like, I didn't like this. I didn't like it. I didn't get into it. I know a lot of people gave it extreme love, but personally, I never really got it.
Oh yeah, I don't think it's really a 10 out of 10 game. There's a lot that could probably be improved with it. There was just tons of hype surrounding it. I mean, I don't blame people for the hype. It was definitely like a huge different step for the franchise, but yeah, it still had flaws, and that's why I'm really excited for the new Breath of the Wild sequel. Hopefully they'll fix the issues, and yeah.
No, the problem is, they're like, well, I think it's cool, because have you played Ocarina of Time when you were a kid? Lewis, you haven't actually played Zelda, right?
No, I've never played Zelda, but like Breath of the Wild, I think definitely when you're talking about the hype, it was like, it was very appealing. I know it looked pretty cool. Like, from someone who's never played a Zelda game, I wanted to play the Zelda game. If I was getting a Switch, I was definitely getting it. I thought the Switch was a cool concept of a console, whatever, of the idea of it. And then, like, I would have got it if I had the money at the time. I didn't, so it died out. And then, like, if I did get it though, I would have got Zelda. I thought that looked pretty sick. Well, yeah.
It did.
The advertising for it made that game look sick.
No, the cool thing about Zelda is that it allows you, especially this one, it allows you to create your own adventure. You can go at any point. And for a kid, especially kids that are still developing, that is such an important aspect, because it makes them, widen up the worlds. Their entire experience is so much more enhanced. Because I loved the Ocarina of Time. The difference between being a kid and an adult, that hit me. You lost your friends, or your friends died and stuff. Spoiler alert. But it was such a phenomenal game, and I remember playing it with my little brother and stuff like that. What did you like the most about? Have you played Ocarina of Time? Of course you.
Of course, yeah. what my favorite thing about Ocarina of Time was? I don't know. Probably
the songs, obviously.
well yes. It was weird because it didn't. That's one of the few games to not actually include the main Zelda theme, which I thought was really strange. But
I mean, they
overall,
brought Kingdom Forest.
I'm just surprised how like well they transitioned the series into 3D. I mean, obviously like the game came out the year I was born. I wasn't able to like experience that transition, but I think it was just yeah, I was a big fan of the dungeons. I think the Forest Temple is of course a classic where it like twists and turns and it morphs around you. It's a really trippy one. And there's the infamous water one, of course. All the adult temples. Yeah, we gotta love that water temple.
Oh, and I hate that thing. I hate that thing so much. Oh, we need some Zelda memes, basically. But talking about memes, like, how did you get into creating memes? Because you said you just created for the loads of it, dumped your memes on the internet, and it kind of took off.
It kind of took off.
How did you start? Like, how did you get into the meme culture? I mean, it's impossible to miss at this point, but...
So, we're going to have to go way back to 2008 when I started watching YouTube and found these cool little things called YouTube poops. And for anyone who doesn't know, it's basically when they take a piece of media, usually it's one that's heavily ridiculed, and they will just edit the crap out of it. They will like, cause a lot of stuttering and chaos, and there's a lot of sentence mixing, different effects. Sometimes the more creative memers would like try to create a story from the sentence mixing and just moving the characters around, keyframing and everything. It was crazy. It was wild what people could do, and I still stand by my thought that YouTube poops will probably never die because of how adaptable it is to every new form of media that comes out. So that's basically what my inspiration was, is just seeing all these creators go wild with their editing software, which in turn got me trying to make these kinds of videos with the freaking Windows Movie Maker. I don't know how I worked that thing back in the day.
Oh yeah, fuck. That was the beginning, like, for everyone.
No, I started with Hit Film.
Yeah?
Hit Film of Aurora or something like that. Yeah, Hit Film 2 or something. Hit Film 1. I don't know what it was called. It was like some free. It looked like Vegas, but it was like the budget Vegas. You could do a whole bunch of stuff not, but at least it didn't have me, pirating Vegas or something like that, like the majority of people have done.
Oh yeah.
I was too nice for that. I was too scared that I was gonna get in trouble as a kid.
Oh yeah, me too. I just kind of I didn't want to do anything like that from fear of like viruses and whatnot, and just like getting in trouble if I got found out or something. I don't know, but
I would illegally download games and Minecraft and stuff like that. I wouldn't do because I thought, those games don't have the same piracy protection as the big, professional recording and editing software.
Oh yeah, so I grew up in Turkey, where it was in it wasn't one of the big cities, and the attitude towards piracy was very loose. You'd see people selling like bootleg films out on the street and whatnot. Like with VC, you know what VCDs are? It's like
those big things, that you put inside of the TV.
Oh no,
right?
they're regular. They look like a regular DVD, but they don't have like menus and crap. It's just like, how on DVDs you can skip from one part to the next.
Yeah.
It's divided up into chapters. VCDs don't have chapters, and sometimes you're stuck with really bad subtitles. It's just crazy. So anyway, my first experience with Minecraft, because you mentioned that, was like on this weird Minecraft for free website that my friend found and showed me. I feel like that's how a lot of us, like, from my hometown got exposed to it, which is just so weird to think about.
I mean,
different...
I remember getting all my friends over because everyone knew about Minecraft, but no one had it. No one bought it or stuff like that because it was deemed a child's game. You know, if you played it, you were deemed not cool. But everyone wanted to play it regardless. So I would get all my friends over at my house, and everyone would get on my dad's computer. And we would have like the free version of Minecraft somewhere hidden in like a folder in a folder in a folder. We would just all sit there and play creative.
Fuck's sake. Yo, actually,
that sounds kind of right.
That shit actually, yo, that's relatable. I remember actually growing up and being like, everyone in school was like, "Oh, Minecraft, you're a fucking like, you're a weirdo. You're like, you're this weird, weird person for wanting to play Minecraft." But holy shit, bro! Like when you played that shit, it was so addicting. Like every motherfucker, like after like a year of like, oh mate, you being bullied to play on Minecraft, then every motherfucker was jumping on Minecraft. It became like, whoa, what happened, bro? This shit's unreal.
No, I recently gave like a bunch of friends. Like I used to play very competitive Minecraft, as we've discussed in the previous podcast. I had like 40 accounts. Because that's how competitive we want. You would just buy massive amounts of
40.
accounts. Yeah, no, I'm not even capping. There's some people that had lists of 200 accounts, and they would just get like a bot and get them all onto a server for like power and stuff like that. It was weird, and I just gave all those accounts away to friends that never got exposed to Minecraft, so they were a bit of the normie demographic. Dude, they had a blast. Bought them a server, got them playing for like 2 months. Dude, the stuff they built, okay, it looked terribly. You know, it looked terrible, but it was very cool. I think everyone should at least have to try Minecraft. It's one of those games you have to try.
Yeah, very few games have had the cultural impact that game has. It's crazy. It's like,
it is crazy.
I go through I kind of go through dips of just not feeling like playing Minecraft, and then somebody convinces me to play it, and then next thing I know, I'm playing Minecraft again. It's crazy.
It's mad. You do go for like weird phases of like you're just sick of playing Minecraft, and then this 1 second or one thing that could just like spark the interest, and you're like, fuck yeah, I gotta play Minecraft. And you're playing that for like 2 months, 2 weeks straight again. Like, even there's a thing in where like the town I live in, Carrick, there's like a museum, and you go in. I only discovered this like last year, and you go in, there's like a computer you can go on to, and it's got someone's built our entire hometown in Minecraft, and you can go around in Minecraft. It's like, what the fuck? This free version of Minecraft.
The Build the Earth project?
Yeah. Bro, that's crazy. That is crazy.
I saw it on
I really
Mr.
do
Beast
want to
channel.
contribute it.
Oh, yeah.
I really do want to contribute to it in some way. I just
Yeah.
don't know how to.
That is mad.
I do so much calculation and crap, and it's insane. Yeah. I don't think my brain can really comprehend everything that went into it. Just people that they found the seed for pack.png, and they found just so much dedication from the community, and the panorama that was in like the title screen for ages. They went and found the seed for that panorama.
Oh really?
Yeah, no, I'll send you the video after. It's fantastic. The community of Minecraft is mental. Do you remember when they found that seed of that one notch face, the mountain where the notch face was happening?
No,
I think it was like the old texture pack logo. That seed, they found that one as well. I'll see if I can find it again. There's some very interesting stuff, and the faraway lands. I don't know why we're so far talking about Minecraft. I love it. Have you seen the faraway lands? I think Ant Venom covers that quite a lot.
Not sure, but that reminds me of the guy who reached the end of Minecraft after how many years?
What?
I think. Like he reached the end of Minecraft. He just kept walking in one direction.
Is there an end? I didn't even know there was an end.
No, if you go past, I think 3.6 million blocks, the entire game, the computer can't handle it anymore, and the terrain messes up, and it looks all scuffed. It looks so weird.
No way.
Everything is going around the screen. Yeah, you gotta look it up. It's interesting.
That is crazy. I didn't know that. I thought Minecraft on the computer, on the PC anyway, was just infinite for some. I don't know.
What? 3.6 million blocks.
Yeah, that's. And what you said, it took him. I heard you say years. You mentioned years in that sentence. Who the fuck?
Actually, I don't know. I don't recall if it was years or months. It was a long amount of time. That's all I can really remember. Well,
Holy
now
shit.
you got me thinking about the time in high school where, see, I don't know if we ever had that stigma around Minecraft in Turkey, where like it was bullied, but also people wanted to play it. I just remember people wanting to play it, so we played it. We created our own servers, and I was actually staying at a dormitory in high school, and me and my roommate were planning to make a redstone like calculator kind of thingy for a math project. And I don't know how we got the idea, but it was like something to do with like composite functions or some crap. The only reason I remember that term still is because of that Minecraft project, and we spent days and nights on it. And then when it finally got time to show it off, we got like probably less than a minute through showing it to the teacher, and she was just like, "Okay, I don't understand any of this. Full marks, full marks."
Have you seen that working computer in Minecraft?
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, I've seen a bunch.
Oh, by the way, I've been looking it up right now about that one man that reaches the end. He actually hasn't yet. He started his journey on March 28th, 2011.
What?
And he so far has walked 700 virtual kilometers. 700 virtual kilometers in almost 3 years. It is estimated that it will take him another 22 years to cover the Minecraft world's remaining 12,000 kilometers.
What?
Jesus.
What? What? Hey, what? That's a lot of diamonds.
That's a lot of diamonds.
There's a lot of diamonds under those parts. Oh,
Damn.
Imagine if
waking
you
up
just
every day.
strip mined all that and just
you want to make it
in
harder for
one
yourself?
direction.
Just strip down.
Yeah, make it harder for yourself. Just strip mine all of that
With-
distance.
With refillable wooden pickaxes.
Mm-hmm.
Not even diamond. Okay, but actually, let me just quickly throw in a question of your community, because you recently reached 100,000 subscribers. Well, it's already 120 now. Jeez, go so fast lately. I'm insane on the growth. Congratulations.
Congrats, yeah.
Oh, thank you.
No, it's
Good one.
fantastic. So they've sent us or you sent us some questions they asked you. So let me quickly. I like the first one very much. And I actually realized this myself as well. I often see you. This one is asked by Bartha. Oh my God, Bartholomew von Dwark. I often see you in the voice chat on your Discord server. Why is that? Is it bond with your fans, or is it just to have a good time? Most content creators do not do that.
Well, I'd definitely say it's. Well, actually, I'd have to say it's both, because the people on my server are just good people, and I like hanging around with them. But also, I noticed that a lot of creators don't do that, and something in the back of my mind tells me there's probably a reason for that. I'm not exactly sure myself. Haven't really gotten into contact with a lot of big creators myself. In fact, if any at all. So I don't know, like, it just must be super chaotic to be in that kind of position. But I'm still, like, in a position, I feel like, where things won't get too chaotic.
Yeah, no, because
I just want to try and see if I go this direction and I do try to, like, create more of a bond between, well, not only is it a bond between me and my community, but it's a bond between the people in the community themselves, so they can get to know each other a bit better and just stick around together. Because I gotta say, I don't think I've said this publicly before, but I mentioned this to a few people in my server, and I'd have to say, creating like a community in a Discord server around my content is more worthwhile to me than the content itself. Honestly, it's just given me so much joy. And just being able to, like, you know, as a creator, you kind of have a responsibility sometimes for how your community turns out. Like you can I don't want to say dictate. You can kind of shape it a bit.
Yeah.
And like your content will will affect what kind of people get drawn to you.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Demographic wise, yeah.
Yeah, but I guess. I mean, the people that I vibe with are definitely like part of this community, and I feel so lucky to have brought people together and in this way.
The cool thing, and that's a lot of people forget that, because of course for an outside person looking in, they'd be like, oh my god, 120k subscribers, and that's cool and all, but that's at the end of the day, that's just a number. Okay, it's not, no offense, it's just a number. It's really about the strength and the fun the community has together, because that's the platform, that's the base. If you cannot have fun together, if you cannot do fun stuff, for example, the Minecraft you play together, or the Among Us games you do with each other and stuff like that, that is fun. People love to do that. You are there to entertain people at the same time as well, whilst having a blast yourself. So I can agree with that. I don't really like the word fans. I absolutely despise that word, because it's like, no, I'm not better than any of you. No one is better than, we're all equal. So I think community, you worded that very well. Community is definitely the word to use.
Oh yeah, especially like as a YouTuber, and at the day, we're all people who make silly videos, or if you're not making silly videos, then you're making not silly videos, I guess. There are a lot of people who find success in doing that, and like it's just everybody doing what they want to do and what they have fun doing, and yeah, that's how I started this channel in the first place, is just doing what I enjoyed, and
that's it.
That's how you keep going.
That's how you gotta do it. If you start something that you don't enjoy, it's not gonna last. So 100%, do something you love, do something you have fun in, and you'll never consider it a job or work. You'll just
vibe.
Something I've thought about a lot, actually, like while working on the channel, was like, there's this one. So if there's like a specific type of meme that people like, it's like, how many videos do I make on this, and like how like am I gonna get sick of this? I don't want to like get to the point of like either burning out or just not enjoying what I'm doing, because I like to keep things fresh in some way, and and not try and like milk memes in a way. Although like sometimes I just can't help but like want to at some points, because there's so much potential with them. I mean, I don't blame people for doing that sometimes.
Yeah,
because
I don't understand the recent meme culture. I'm sorry, you can call me a boomer, please do, but the recent memes, like of course the Rick Astley, it's my favorite meme. We've had the E, that one was funny. But recently the memes has advanced to a point, and I think the older generations that would watch this podcast could relate to absolutely chaos. There's no cohesive plots to it anymore. What can you say about that?
Well, do you have any examples that can come that come to your mind?
Mostly, I don't know if you watch Too Mad. I used to watch him.
Oh, like Too Mad like content, you mean?
Dude, his memes, they're so.
Are you talking about 21st century humor?
Yes. Just throw everything in there as much as you can. Here, I have a meme there. I have a meme there. Attention span of literally 0.2 seconds.
Oh no! I get that. It's like I understand that humor is very subjective, but I just personally don't really find myself enjoying them after, like, they were fine for like 5 minutes, and then I just started seeing them everywhere.
Yeah, I've seen that.
They're supposed to be commentary on how just ironic memery and ironic humor, like how fast it's advanced with our generation, but in turn it kind of loses its ironicism a bit. It's so weird, and it's just way too meta to really like understand. Like at some point it just becomes a mess.
I mean, I never also understood where the meme came from. I like at first when that meme came out, I don't know if you can relate, Weebu. Sorry, I keep saying your name wrong. I
Oh,
didn't understand it at all. The I didn't get it.
It was alright. I know this meme. I thought honestly, it's so. I think it's because it's so shit. It's funny. That's why. It's just so shit that it was funny. It's like it's obviously. I'm pretty sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. If anyone knows, but I thought it's to do with It was like Markiplier. It was Markiplier and your boy Lord Farquaad from fucking Shrek, and it was like it just goes. Man, I don't know. Honestly, I don't even know myself. But it was just. I think for me anyway, it was just funny because it was just shit, and it was just like, what is this? And then you just burst out laughing. It was just fucking. I don't know. It was just. I liked it. Like I thought it was funny when it came out.
What is your favorite meme? Wolf.
Favorite meme?
Favorite meme.
Gosh, I actually just I'm really bad at picking favorites. I gotta say, but
top five. We'll do it like that.
Top five.
Doesn't have to
Keep
be
track
in
of top fives.
chronological. Gee, I can't speak.
Chronological order. Well, okay, maybe not a top five, but there are some things that come to mind. Do you remember the "We Are Number One" phase?
Oh, fantastic! I love that phase.
Oh,
I
man.
Yes.
can't remember that one. We are number one.
It wasn't just "We Are Number One." It was people applying it to different kinds of media as well. There was the B movie, which was really popular.
Oh,
There was this really shitty cartoon called The Nut Shack that people were applying all those edits to. And Shrek, of course. Like all of the Shrek but blank memes kind of like spawned around that era, 2015, 2016. I just couldn't get enough of them. I just remember every time I'd come back from high school and whatnot, and I'd just go onto YouTube and I'd find any new ones that came out.
Yeah, Grandolph is very good in that. And Flying Kitty, they're one of the
Flying Kitty.
Flying
Yes,
Kitty makes
Grande made a bit of a name for himself with the "We Are Number One" memes. And there was this guy, Mr. Mango Head, as well, who would just produce them like every day, nonstop. Same with Grande. They were like at the top when it came to those memes. And yeah, it's just really weird to think how things have shifted since then.
we're saying, well, I don't. Maybe I do. I think we are number one. Is it like? I only.
It's the four guys from what is that card? What is that video?
Lazy
called?
Town.
Yeah, Lazy Town.
Oh, Lazy Town. Yeah. I know Lazy Town. We are number one.
It's those guys in the blue thingies where here's a little lesson in trickery. This is going down
It's going down in history.
I know. Like I know this, but I don't like. It doesn't ring. I can't like. It doesn't ring any bells. I can't. I don't know. I can't.
You're such an normie.
I can't remember it. But yo, but that I thought was mad about the like. See, you mentioned B movie, man. That shit. What would you call that? Like, man, B movie was like what 2005, 2000, like something or 2007 maybe, and like what it's done and dusted. It's dead. It's forgotten. What late 2017 or like 2017 B movies just everywhere, and it's like, what the fuck? How the hell does this thing just come back into trends? Like, what the hell?
Yeah,
just random.
From like very early on in like in the 2010s and whatnot, I feel like there's been a growing list of media that the internet has just stayed obsessive with, like in an ironic manner sometimes as well. Corey in the House is one of them. I don't think the Corey in the House like meme fandom has died down yet. It still gets brought up.
And the one with the what is the other guy? The cook. Yeah, add the spice to it, or I don't know how that one.
Oh,
goes.
Ainsley Harriott.
Yeah. Give your steak a good old rub.
I love that one. I love that one. No, I really like the meme songs. I'm a big fan of those. But yeah, no, as you said, memes just come and go. Anything can be memes. It just depends if a large majority of people like it.
Mm-hmm. You can turn anything into a meme. I mean, there was the grug thing that you mentioned. I think I'll just expand a bit on it now. Somebody posted this this MP4 in my Discord server, and it was just a picture of Grug from the movie Croods. like this caveman dude. It's just zooming out on him, and it just says Grug moment. It's just this bass boosted song playing. I just there's no limit to what you can do nowadays. There really isn't. You can turn anything into a meme. Like I got a Sprite bottle on my desk right now. You can probably turn Sprite into a meme. I don't know how.
Just
slap some effects on it.
Give it a
I mean, Conk and Beppis became memes. Just like misspellings. Misspellings of Coke and Pepsi. Just Conk and Beepis.
What the fuck? I'm sorry, some memes just I don't have the high intellect to understand. I don't watch Rick and Morty. I wouldn't know. I love the pickle Rick meme. I'm wearing the Cucumber Joe shirt right now, but I love the pickle and who's Joe?
I don't know.
Who's Joe?
Yo, you don't know Joe?
Who's
I
Joe?
know Joe.
Yo, mama, bitch. Fucking love that one.
Did you really fall for it?
Oh, that's why I fucking laughed. Cause I knew he was like, "Who's Joe?" I was like, "Who's Joe?" It's fucking. But they're like old as fuck though. Those mama jokes.
No, but dude, like for example, do you listen to do you like Imagine Dragons?
Like one song.
Oh, Imagine Dragging these nuts across your face. Oh!
Cool. No, fuck's sake.
I think as the years go by, we accept like immaturity a lot more on the internet as a valid thing.
And the other side, it also lowers because the oppression lately is getting more and more. For example, with Leafy's channel terminated, yeah, he did some, he milked it a little bit, and it could be seen as harassment. But at the end of the day, it was also a bit satire, So I do think, yes, we're getting more immature with each other. The IQ levels are dropping. But besides that, we're also getting more oppression. Everyone is getting triggered over everything. That's a bit of a sad thing to see. I don't know. It could just be my opinion about it. Could be that.
I think it really when it comes to immaturity, it really I feel like it depends on the kinds of people that you're with, because if you know that just something that I've learned on the internet is that sometimes people just don't like being genuine. Like if you're with genuine people and you start joking around about immature stuff and making Joe Mama jokes, it's funny, But it's sometimes you come across people that are just 100% sarcasm and just completely apathetic, and you don't know how to really take those immature things that are thrown at you. Because there's definitely a difference.
No, I can agree with that. I can agree with that for sure. I'll throw in another question from your community. This one is by Dick Stool. What were some channels you watched that inspired you to make a channel, and why did you admire those channels?
Oh man,
That's way back.
Yeah, way back. Oh man. Again, when it comes to influencing how I think about modern memes, I guess, the what's the big three at the moment? You got Grande, Dolan Dark, and Flying Kitty.
Yeah.
I guess they're like the big three, I suppose, nowadays. There's some really old YouTubers, YouTube poopers that I used to watch.
MLG Teletubbies, MLG Shrek,
MLG Shrek, Pyrocynical.
Yeah.
Who else? Gosh, I don't remember any of the YouTube poopers that I used to watch. I used to be able to remember them by name. It's just so long gone. Oh, Number One is a really good channel. It still makes really good YouTube poops. Number One. It still makes really good modern YouTube poops as well. If you haven't seen his works, I'd suggest checking them out.
What's the other guy?
CS188.
No, the guy with the profile picture of Shiny.
Shiny?
Yeah, cause you'd rather be shine. I don't know. He makes always YouTube poops. I gotta wait. I gotta figure this out now.
Hmm.
I love his content. You gotta know him. He did the I think the 1 hour Shrek movie YouTube poop.
Excuse me?
I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding.
Hmm.
Uh,
I am looking
Ian-
through this right now.
EMP Lemon. He used to have shine.
Oh,
no,
Amp Lemon! Amp Lemon. Amp Lemon is also somebody I've been super inspired by. And
no, Chef Freeless Productions.
Oh, Chef Freeless, yes, also a big inspiration.
That guy.
Have you ever seen that video that it's like this it's like this informational like VHS tape on how to use the internet. It's called it's a YouTube poop about it, and it's called it's all right here at your fingertips. Come on.
I'm not sorry. I tried to get my cousin into YouTube poops, but he just didn't understand it. He couldn't comprehend.
Yeah, I guess it must be really different, like growing up with them today and being exposed to them today. It was just a whole other like, different world back in the day. But yes, the guy who made that YouTube poop, CS188, is also like a big inspiration. I remember watching his videos a lot. And yeah, in terms of like meme making, those would probably be my main inspirations. The 6 that we just mentioned.
Cool.
About to venture off a little bit about just some information because I'm curious. What do you do besides YouTube? Do you have a job by any chance, or
well, unfortunately, I've lost my job currently due to COVID. But
I'm sorry.
It's good. I think I might get rehired soon because things are getting a bit better in Australia. You know, compared to other countries, like Victoria's in a bit of trouble right now. But so I used to work as a teaching assistant at a university.
Serious?
Yeah,
Oh.
and it's like a university of the arts. So you've got music degrees, animation degrees, digital design, film, you know, all that good stuff. And
Okay.
I was helping out in the music degree because basically
How dope is it when you figure out that your teacher or your the person that's helping your class is a memer on the internet?
I don't tell people.
No, but that would be
I
so.
used to. I mean, I don't really know, but I mean, I've showed a few people who the students that I've worked with, and they've definitely like. I'm glad that they enjoyed what I did, but like, I try to tell people who I know will keep the secret because I don't want to like broadcast myself.
Yeah.
How do I put this?
Just remain anonymous.
I want to remain anonymous basically, and I made the mistake of like telling people who wanted to basically share that with everyone.
Oh, they did?
Well, they wanted to, and then they asked me for my YouTube channel, and I was just like, I don't know what I do now. I thought they were gonna just keep it to themselves.
I mean, yeah, no, we've always just showed our face because that's, you know, personally, I just like that. But I understand to especially people that like to remain anonymous, that must be scary because anyone at any time could just dox you, and it has happened.
Mm-hmm. Oh, for sure. I just mainly on the internet. I just don't want to just cause any sort of conflict with anyone. But you know, there are assholes out there. You never know what people might do.
True.
Sadly, it's the way like that. There's not much we can change about that. But dude, that's cool. I didn't expect that. I wasn't expecting that.
No, that's sick.
Yeah, I just the teaching assistant job is just such a wonderful thing because I'm able to do what I love doing, which is music, and I get paid for it basically.
Unreal.
Congratulations. What kind of music do you listen to yourself? There's also a question asked by Molt.
Oh, music. Oh man, I just I really don't like sticking to one specific genre, but if there's one common thing about like the music that I listen to that I like, that I am heavily drawn towards, it's like a really funky groove, you know? Just like funk music from the 70s, or like just, there's a bit of a funk resurgence. If you've heard of a band called Wolfpack, they make some really just cool tunes. There's a guy called Lewis Cole who owns a band called he's part of a band called Knower, who I started getting into pretty recently, and it's just, you know, just deep in the pocket sort of just groovy stuff, and that's basically what draws me. But I'm also a big sucker for like ballads and stuff. Like I grew up listening to Billy Joel and Elton John, basically like my two biggest inspirations on the piano.
Yeah, dude, I love music. I wanted to get into music myself a little bit. I just never could have gotten it. Lewis, you're more of the rap kind of guy, right?
Yep, probably done that. Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm more of the. For example, I love the Irish pop songs. I love Dutch pop songs. I like to just have something that you can, you know, dance along to when you're really drunk, basically.
I think when you're drunk though, you can dance to anything. You just be like, "Fuck it, I'm lit."
No, in Holland, I think that also has to do a bit with intellect. But our music in Holland for pubs is such dumbed down. Like the dances are easy. It's like raise your hands from left to right, go up and down. No, it's you feel like a kid again.
No way. Was that like your mainstream
Slide
music?
to the right.
No, that's only at clubs. Like at the not look, we do, of course we have
Sounds really fun at the same time.
It is. You'll never have a funnier blessing. You'll never meet dumber people in your life. It's
Like,
the best
100%.
time.
If you're steaming, like 100%, this would be sounds like unreal of a time. But if you're walking in sober as fuck and you're just like down like so.
Once you come to Holland, Lewis, we're gonna get smashed, go some beers, and then we're gonna go to one of those yee-ass clubs, and we're gonna have I'm telling you. You'll be going around like this, jumping up and down, having fun and shit all over the club.
Fucking probably.
I don't think I've ever heard a story about someone's experience in Holland without things getting wild. I don't think I've heard a single like regular story of somebody's experience in Amsterdam or whatnot. It's just...
Oh yeah, I want to go Amsterdam. Like,
First off, we're the country where weed is legal. We have prostitution that is legal. You know, there's literally the red light district. You can just walk past. They're literally standing in front of windows. I'm sorry, this is not very not safe for work. No, but Holland is an insane place. A lot of people are stubborn in Holland, though. I'll do admit to that. But on comedy, on music, or something else. Well, I mean, the Irish and the UK people are also, at least the older generation, are very jolly.
Well, in the UK, I mean, people have some crack. Like, yeah, we have some good crack. You know, I'm not talking about the drug, by the way. You know, fuck's sake. No.
Oh, you're talking about cracking jokes.
But yeah, we all have jokes. Or like, oh no, yeah, it depends. Like, oh no, fuck, I have to talk about it. But yeah, I don't know. What do you mean? Like, yeah, we all.
No, they're all
laughs.
those pubs look really fun. At least I don't know if it died down, if it's just an older thing. Lately, it's been a bit down. How is it in Australia, by the way? I want to move to Australia actually when I grow up, like later. I mean,
for real?
Yeah, I want to move to Australia. That's always. I've always wanted to live in Australia.
Well, is there anything specific you want to know?
Like, what is it like? What is the culture like? Are people like really friendly? Because you know, it's for me, it's on the other side of the world. I've never been there. I know some people from it, but that's really it.
Well, it's funny because there are so many like rumors spread around the internet about Australia, about like everything's trying to kill you.
Oh yeah.
No, they're not. I mean, it depends what area you live in, really. But really, I haven't really had to worry about wildlife or anything, just aside from the occasional huntsman spider that appears when you really don't need it to.
What? The huntsman? Wait, isn't that one the extremely venomous one?
Nah, bro. They got black widows, man. They got black widows. Fuck that. I know.
I know. I need good anti-pest protection in that house when I get it.
Yeah,
I hate spiders. I hate them. Fuck, I hate them.
What I think is stupid about Australia, like the majority, you have such a big ass country. Okay, Australia is massive.
Yeah.
Majority of it is just desert.
It is. That's why we're all on the coasts.
The rest is just uninhabitable. We could have had so much more. Yeah, we could have so much more people living there.
It's owned by the animals. It's the animal kingdom. Can't touch them. They'll beat you up.
Well, there's actually houses underneath the ground and stuff, right? In rocks formations and stuff. I've seen that on the internet.
I think so. Yeah.
That's dope.
I don't really have like I actually properly moved here about like 5 years ago. I'm half Australian, half Turkish, so I'd keep coming here for holidays and whatnot, because Turkey is where I just used to properly live in, and then we just did a big move over here. And so I thought everything would like go smoothly since English is my first language, and I thought I'd be able to communicate with people better, but no, there was another cultural barrier that I had to break through. Just all the slang, the different culture, and I feel like I was around like 17, 18, you know, when teens start to get a bit wilder, and yeah, I got exposed to that and everything, and it's freaking Australia. We love getting a bit rowdy sometimes. It's kind of in our blood.
Just skull some beers. Just skull some grog.
Oh, have you ever heard of a shoie?
No, what is it? Wait, is it?
It is one of the dumbest things you will ever hear. And it's usually people do it for like celebratory purposes. It's when you fill a shoe with an alcoholic beverage, usually beer, and then you down it.
Oh.
You fill your shoe with alcohol, and then you drink it from the shoe.
Bro.
Oh, I wouldn't want to do that for my shoes. I'm a hard worker. Fuck, that's gross. Oh.
When I'd be sad, I'd be sweating like shit in Australia, and then someone get me to do that. No way, lad. No way.
One of my friends was doing a gig for his birthday. He has a metal band, and he did a shoey on stage, and like it almost like screwed up his guitar because it almost got spilt all over it. Thankfully, I think it was okay in the end.
I mean,
but like
we have body shots.
The lengths that people will go to.
We have body shots, and this one thing that's for some places, if you strip, you get free shots.
Huh.
I may have stood on a bar in my underwear. I'm not gonna go into detail about it.
I see.
I love clubbing. You go partying a lot, right, Lewis?
From time to time, like yeah, like a bit. It's like yeah. So was I. Actually, whenever like with not like loads, not like a lot from other like, social ones that I have or other friends, like they probably more into it than me. I maybe go from like time to time, but it can be expensive, like you know, nights out.
I know. I once bought a bottle. I know that's like the smallest penis move you can do. Okay, you're just compensating at that point. But yeah, we used to order like some bottles. You have some fun, do some crazy stuff. You know, sometimes you just gotta do that stuff. Okay, I'll pop in another question. Otherwise, there's a large list, and otherwise we'll never get to all of them. This one is by Seth Boy. What is your favorite genre of movies and games?
Movies and games. Okay, so when it comes to movies, I'm just a huge fan of anything with just a ton of action in it. Really. Not that I don't enjoy like slower paced movies with like a lot of suspense and stuff, but just I don't know. I just like to kick back, relax, and just enjoy some stupid fun, you know, stuff like recently I watched Die Hard on Christmas. That's not recent at all. Holy crap.
It's the first thing that came in mind. That's the first thing that came in mind when you said action and fun. Die Hard's John McClane.
Oh, that hurts me. That was 9 months ago. That freaking hurts me.
Dude,
I said recently, but yeah, that's I love watching the original Indiana Jones movies. They're probably like just my favorite movies to watch out of any movies because just of how much fun they are. And yeah, recently I think I watched it had Denzel Washington in it. Oh man, I gotta go and find it.
Yeah, no worries. Lewis, what about you? What is your favorite movies?
Yes, I will go and find it.
My favorite movies would be. I meant Lord of the Rings trilogy. That's my favorite, honestly.
What?
Lord of the Rings.
Oh, I got a good kick out of that as well.
Okay, you're gonna hate me. Now I'm the boomer. I've never watched Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings trilogy is the best fucking shit ever.
I played the games and I love the games, you know, but I haven't watched it because it's so long. It's so long.
That's why they're so good. You can't.
Yeah, it's because they managed to fit so much detail in.
Yeah,
You know?
you cannot
I'm
watch
a
Lord of the
working
Rings.
adult. I don't have time for that shit.
Nah, bro, if you watch Lord of the Rings, you have to watch the extended editions. Oh
Oh,
man,
for sure. Yeah. That's the way to
that
go.
shit like 8 hours.
bro, it's like what, one movie or one? I'm pretty sure. I don't know, but they are like 3 hours, 4 hours long, and the extent it's so good. I love it. I love it so much. It's so good. Oh, I do love Lord of the Rings. Like even, fuck, I haven't like all the PS2 games, but like see Two Towers on the PS2 and Return of the King. Oh, so good. And like, Conquest was actually all right. Then I think that's that's the Lord of the Rings games that. Games that, if you're talking about Lord of the Rings in the games, that's what I've played. But yeah, Lord of the Rings. Oh, that's my childhood, man. I love that. Oh, go ahead.
Yo, Lewis, sorry for interrupting. Your video call is very delayed on my side. I don't know.
Yeah. Hello.
Okay, now it's fine. I don't know.
think the
Probably
stream froze.
derping.
Oh, I found that Denzel Washington movie, by the way. It's called The Equalizer. It's just him being a bit of a badass.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not even a bit, just a straight up badass and outsmarting every person that he comes across. You know, setting up traps, just killing people in the most brutal ways possible because they deserve it.
I actually saw that recently myself. No, it's good. Like, did they make a sequel one or a sequel to that? Is there a number 2?
I think they did, right? There's
I think
Equalizer.
there is a sequel. Yeah.
What was at the end of that movie? Was that the one? Was he at a beach and like a storm came in? Or was that the
I haven't
one?
actually watched the second one.
No, that's what I mean. I don't know. Like at the end of the first one, like I'm trying to think.
Oh, at the end. Yeah, he was in a different location at the end of the first one, but I won't just say anything for those who want to watch it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, no, don't spoil it. Don't spoil it. We're not we're not about that stuff. Besides that, everyone in the Legend of Zelda dies. Oh, by the way, Wolf, the most important question I have to ask you. Are you a furry?
My dude, I made an entire video debunking this question. It was kind of funny how I managed to find so many comments on it, obviously. Asking me the same damn question, but you know, people are curious and I honestly don't blame them for it, but no, I'm not a furry.
No, dude, listen, I used to have a dragon as a character before I rebranded, and everyone would think I was a furry as well.
Hey, my name's
People just
Weebo.
want to connect with their kind, I guess.
Yo, my name's Weebo, and people think I'm a fucking weeb, mate. I don't watch anime and none.
I don't watch Yu-Gi-Oh though. It's a good anime. Good anime.
The only anime I've ever watched is Beyblades, right? It's the only one I've ever watched.
Beyblade,
Have you ever watched Bakugan?
Huh?
Oh god, Bakugan.
No.
Oh my god.
Right.
No idea.
So, yesterday on stream, I was playing Pokemon trading card game, and I knew that we had some Pokemon cards. So I grabbed the goddamn Pokemon cards just to figure out my little brother replaced them all with fucking Bakugan cards. All my Pokemon cards are just gone. We're now just stuck with like a whole bunch of Bakugan cards. I don't know this series. I've never played it. I don't know anything about it. But yeah. Oh, did you guys used to collect Pokemon cards?
I didn't actually. They just weren't sold in Turkey because actually there was a bit of an incident in Turkey with with Pokemon because two kids in two separate cities, two separate instances, like jumped from balconies thinking they were Pokemon and they could fly or something like that. It was honestly just
What?
It was insane, and that caused Pokemon to be banned in Turkey.
Holy shit!
What the fuck?
It was. Oh man, I don't even know what to think about it.
That's crazy.
And also at some point, just Nintendo's like the distribution of anything Nintendo to Turkey was just really not good. At some point, I remember heading into like electronic stores and like checking out the games, and there was nothing Nintendo related because the distributors were just like, yeah, fuck it.
Are you serious? Oh.
I have a friend in Turkey. He first off couldn't even play Minecraft on a server, so we had to buy him a VPN so he could play with us.
Oh gosh.
And besides that, he was trying to get himself a new headphone. And I was like, yeah, just buy a cheap headphone on the internet. There's plenty of cheap ones. No, there isn't in Turkey. There's anything. We were browsing like 5 websites and we couldn't find anything that seemed.
Does Amazon not work for Turkey?
No, there's no. There's also
I think I remember using eBay.
There's also no PayPal. There's no PayPal. PayPal is banned for us well in Pakistan.
That's crazy.
Turkey's been a bit weird with its website bans. They were banned Twitter at some point, I remember. And also, for about a year, they had YouTube banned. So what everybody did is they went onto the site called YasakTube. Not YouTube, YasakTube. Yasak in Turkey means like restricted or banned or something along those lines. It can mean a different things depending on how you translate it. But it basically somebody found a workaround, and we had to use like this bootleg YouTube to access YouTube for about a year. Just think about it.
Wait, there's also no adult movies in Turkey, right?
I don't think so. No.
Yeah, no, there's no adult film industry in
Turkey.
Yeah,
they've banned like all the porn sites are banned.
Yeah, I remember I was in Turkey and I was trying to have one, and it was impossible. There was nothing. Everything was banned.
Well, that's crazy. The restriction though, like why? Like that's mad. Wait, so can you even get a VPN? What if you get a VPN? Can network?
Somehow, if it's not one that's controlled by the Turkish government, because they're very like, if you find a website that worked, they're so strictly on it that within minutes it would be you wouldn't be able to access it anymore. Because I was like, all right, fuck it, I don't want to do this. We're gonna go to Dutch websites, you know. So I went to Dutch websites. I finally got it to work. And I was like, yeah. Oh no, I wasn't. No, I wasn't. No. Well, I found the website and then I refreshed it and it was gone. It was gone. Boom, banned. I was like, dude, these guys are playing a joke on me or something. And before there's gonna be a camera, like, hey, it's just a prank, bro. We got you. No, it's
the Turkish agents watching you through your webcam.
Well, I hope they had a blast. I didn't, but.
Sick.
Well, okay, this is a good question because we had the furry, but someone asks, "Are you a weeb?"
See, this is a difficult question to answer because it depends on what you call a weeb. I'm not like obsessed with anime, and like I don't think I call myself a huge fan of it, but I've watched like an amount. Like recently I watched 4 seasons of My Hero Academia, which is an anime that's really popular at the moment. And I enjoyed it. I had a good time. And I see, well, from a lot of people who I've seen criticize anime, you know, they criticize the art style, they criticize like how like long it is, or how like just weird it can be.
So long.
But yeah, some of the franchises are just really long. But I'd say there are a lot of like good solid 13 to 26 episode series out there that, you know, if you're a bit skeptical of anime, that you should check out, because honestly, it's just a different country, a different style, but in the end, it's supposed to be like the good quality stuff is about good story, good characters, good everything, just like Western media.
Yeah, no, I guess the big question about are you a weeb? Do you listen to the dubbed version or the official?
See, there are certain anime where the dub is preferred, but usually I go with subtitles. Cowboy Bebop and Black Lagoon are the only two ones I've really watched dubbed. And Pokemon as well, when I was like really young. I remember watching the entire original run of Pokemon from this one website.
So long, by the way. Gee, they kept milking that dry.
Oh, for sure. Well, I mean, the new Pokemon generation comes out every 3 to 4 years. They gotta keep going at it.
Wait, I know this is a bit off topic, but did you like Sword and Shield?
Actually, I haven't played it. The last generation I played was Sun and Moon, and I enjoyed Sun. I'm not sure what other people thought about it, but I liked how it like changed the formula up a bit.
Yeah, again.
And it actually had more of a story and characters this time than, you know, other franchises. It's an RPG, you know, there's tons of text you need to read. Might as well have it mean something.
Yeah, no. I didn't like the latest one, especially with all the bugs. Holy
There was a lot of controversy around it, and people criticizing the textures and the lack of features, and of course the fact that they were going to remove half of the Pokédex.
Yeah, put the entire Pokédex cancellation. Holy crap. There was no Mighty Anna. Wait, there was no Mighty Anna, right? Look, if there's no Mighty Anna, I don't want to play it.
I actually have no idea.
Wait,
which one's got banned and which one didn't.
Mighty Anna's my favorite Pokemon, for real. You had Scizor, right?
Scizor is one of my favorite. Yes. It's just he's such a badass looking Pokemon. He's just.
I was pissed and
sleek and red with like these huge claw hands, and it's just cool.
The problem is dragon, Charizard.
Yeah, but...
That's the only one I know. Or fucking Pikachu. Yeah, Pikachu. Right, no one knows Pikachu. I'm actually so blessed to know who Pikachu is, like, to be fair. Pikachu's like probably the rarest Pokemon. You never see him on TV. You never hear him about him. You never nothing. Pokemon. Pikachu is like, man. That guy's got talent. Like.
Let me guess. Your best competitive Pokemon is Eevee.
I don't even know what the fuck that is. Yo, I actually seen Detective Pikachu like when it came out. What's that mad cunt at the end of the movie?
I don't know. I haven't watched the movie.
There's no
the what at the end?
The mad one at the end of the movie. There's like a mad one. They're like,
oh, Mewtwo.
Oh, yo, that motherfucker's sick, mate.
I love it.
Yo, he's sick. I don't know who that is, but yo, that person's sick. He can like fly and shit.
What did you guys think about
right?
Detective Pikachu, if you guys have seen it?
Well, from a normie perspective, I liked it.
I haven't watched
For someone who doesn't know Pokemon, I liked it. I enjoyed it.
We've had a weird like increase in like more like high profile video game movies that are a lot more like. I'm mainly talking about Detective Pikachu and Sonic the Hedgehog. They got a lot more advertising, a lot more attention.
Yeah.
You know, actually got acknowledged, whereas something like, I don't know, Tomb Raider or Assassin's Creed just kind of like...
Yeah.
They kind of got pushed away to the side.
But you gotta understand that for Pokemon and for the other one, what was the other one? Sonic. Those are multi-billion names. Like those, everyone knows Sonic. Everyone knows Pikachu. But the younger generation kind of forgot because my little brother has never played. Yeah, I got him to play Pokemon, but he didn't like it. So they're kind of out of touch in that one. And this is just Nintendo's way, or who they sold the rights to, just to capitalize on that. Oh, I remember this, and of course the nostalgia bait. But there are normie movies. Detective Pikachu is completely from the formula of how we know Pikachu. You know. Sonic movie was also completely different. It wouldn't make sense for Sonic to be in this world. It just wouldn't. So I do think it's interesting. I haven't watched them, so I'm just talking
Mhm.
like my opinion.
Alright.
My
You haven't seen Sonic movie, no?
no.
What about you, Wolf? Have you seen Sonic movie?
I have seen both of those movies,
Sick.
and
What do you think?
the Sonic movie, man, I enjoyed it more than I thought I would. Like the humor was actually like just like
Yeah.
like weirdly on point sometimes.
Yeah.
And of course, Jim Carrey's freaking amazing.
Yeah.
It did have some downfalls. It was just there was some weird stuff, some jokes that didn't land.
Yeah.
And but honestly, like compared to past attempts to like make video game movies work, I feel like people, they're getting there, you know?
Oh yeah, definitely. Like,
Getting
what was
there.
it? I remember when I was younger, like I was into Sonic when I was a kid. Like I like Sonic, right? But definitely with the movie, like, see, remember the whole. I think it was a mad turnaround though. You remember the whole like stuff with Sonic? Remember the character before, like their original design, Sonic design was like, oh, it was fucking horrendous.
Oh, it was terrible.
Oh god, that was so
no,
bad.
I do know about the controversy going around that. It looked scary as fuck with the teeth and shit.
And even though right now I'm like, when that come out? When did that? It came out this year, didn't it? Sonic, like in February. Yeah. Even though,
on Valentine's Day.
yeah, bro, you're not gonna do.
Did she do it for Valentine's Day? No, no, he went to Sonic on Valentine's Day. Go for it.
The inner child in me was like, yo, I need to see this. I was like, yo, Rachel, babe, like, yo, I need this. This is my childhood. I need to see this movie.
She's a keeper, bro. She went to you with this son.
we went to see Sonic, bro. I don't regret it. It was great. It was fucking great. I had a blast. I actually enjoyed it. It was alright. I enjoyed it. As you said, it was better than I personally thought it was better than expected. Like, I enjoyed it more than I thought I would. It was alright. It was alright. It was.
Okay, I'm sorry. That's the chattest moment I've ever had. Just. Hey, Weeps, I'm sorry. You just restored all V points. I'm telling you.
But
I love it.
She put on Snapchat or like after being like, like it was like different what the fuck's the word? Complications or what the hell?
Complications or
No,
compilations.
compilations or yeah, one of that word, whatever. Yeah, it was like different. It was like yeah, like what was
A
it?
collection is compilation.
Yeah, but yeah, of like different people's like girlfriends and boyfriends. Your boyfriend, when your girlfriend and boyfriends do all this, but your boyfriend takes you to fucking see Sonic.
You're gonna hear that for years, okay? You're not gonna get rid of that.
At least it'll be a moment to remember.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. It's fucking class.
No regrets.
Hey, sweetie, yeah. Happy Valentine's Day. Yeah, no, we're going to the movie. Movie are we going? Yeah, we're going to the Sonic movie.
Like, bro, I went there. It was like everyone else, like with like their parents and little kids and like their fucking children, whatever. Bro, I walked in like, man, I give a fuck. I'm watching this movie. All these kids can step the fuck back.
Oh, by the way, boys, don't you hate it when you go to the cinema and you get like a big bag of popcorn and it's nearly half done before the movie starts?
Bro, I'm munching on that shit like before we even sit down. We grab it.
I'm guilty of that. I am 100% guilty of that. So I try not to. I try to like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you
start eating it as the movie starts, and then 15 minutes in, half of it's gone.
Yo,
but at the bottom though, you have those little crisps. They get stuck in your teeth and shit. I hate those.
Yeah. Oh, right. See at the beginning of summer here, like see around like just before the beginning of summer, before lockdown, around that, even like just around that part. I got such a craving for popcorn. Like I don't know what it was or what it just fucking. It was great, right? The cinema popcorn was great, and like me and Rachel like would drive down some days, be like, "Yo, we hungry? You're hungry or whatever?" And we'd just drive down. I'd literally walk into the cinema, buy a large ass popcorn, and walk the fuck out. And then I just think that'd be so like there'd be like I don't know. I think it'd be like weird, or like probably looks weird. The idea of like most people come in, watch the movie. I'm just going in, big ass popcorn. I'm out the fuck.
Yeah, I don't
No,
think
wait,
I've
we
heard
can't
of
even do
anyone
that.
buying popcorn and then taking it out of the cinema.
I mean, I would. I always if I see one of those vending machines with those little bags of popcorns of Jimmy's, I buy like 3 of them. You know, put them in my bag just somewhere on the day. Ooh, I'm feeling like popcorn.
I'd have to go up to the counter of the people and be like, "Can I have a large ass popcorn?" They'd be like, "Don't want to see a movie or nothing." Like, "No, I'm good. I just take it and go."
Have you guys ever had cheddar cheese popcorn?
No.
No, I did have one with
That
sweet
is a
chili.
thing. Oh.
Sweet chili popcorn. Oh, that was so good.
We just have sweet and butter popcorn. That's all we have.
Wait, you don't have salty?
Oh, not butter. That's what I meant. Sweet and salt. Yeah, that's what I meant. Salted or sweet salted. Yeah.
I remember going to like this really fancy underground cinema where they were showing off this cool like absurdist like I think it was like a Swedish absurdist movie, and they had like 4 different flavors of popcorn. I think that's like that's the record for me for like most popcorn flavors I've seen in one place.
No, give me a second. I'm gonna tell you something. We have in Holland. There's a cinema company that has. Okay, I'm gonna tell you. Just listen, okay? So they have sweet, salty, and then they have 4 extra flavors: chocolate, smoked paprika, cajun, and cocos. And then there's even more because you also have sweet chili. You have caramel. You have I don't know what the other ones are. Yeah, no, here you can have a topping of caramel, chocolate, strawberry, or sweet chili.
That's mad. How the hell do you guys have like random selections?
Right.
I've only got 2. Why have you guys got multiple?
You go to our cinema. There's like an entire area just filled with different popcorn flavors. Yeah, they're expensive. It's really expensive for like a small bag. It's gonna cost you like.
Yo, screw it. I'm coming to Holland to watch Sonic 2, mate.
Yes.
But boys, we're gonna have to be wary of the time though, because it's been 1 hour and 60 minutes. So I think I want to go back to a few more questions.
Try to wrap it up a bit.
Yeah, try to wrap it up. I mean, I'm having a blast. It's a fun podcast. But yo, Walf, soon we're thinking of starting a live section of the podcast. Soon it hopefully be twitch.tv/Tubecave. If you'd be down, we would love to get you on there. You know, just be vibing, maybe play some Among Us whilst doing the podcast. I think
honestly, I'd be down.
Or something like that we could just vibe to. Yeah, that would be cool. That does sound like a cool idea, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Okay, let me quickly. I keep losing my tab with all the questions. I'm so a mess on computers. I'm not even kidding. I always have like 12 tabs open. Yeah, you probably always organize your tabs and stuff, right?
Before I just never really have like tons of tabs open at the same time.
I have
my method
Twitter
of tab
here.
organization is just closing all of them.
Yeah.
At the same time.
No, but I have my WhatsApp to talk to my girlfriend, so she keeps in contact because I don't watch my phone. I got my Twitter, I got my business email, I got everything just ready.
And you use that all? Oh, fair enough.
Nah, dude, it's so stressful sometimes. That's like this. I would just lose something or just close something. Questions for the podcast. Okay.
All right, let's fire a good few of them. Let's just try and whatever. We'll see.
Yeah, let's try to Wolf. We're gonna try it into like a little bit of a fast pace.
No, we'll just make it like
speed.
Or just like it's like
speed
a
question.
commentary.
Speed round.
Commentary question section of the podcast. Let's go.
Okay, first. No, we already answered that one. The first one by Intergalactic Binman. I get meme ideas like once a month, and even then they're shit. Where do you get inspiration for all these high quality memes?
Oh man, honestly, I don't really have just mainly how I come up with video ideas is just sometimes I like to see how other people are treating a meme, and then I try to like combine it with something else, maybe some other meme, or I try to like take it in a different direction. Like what if, like subversion of expectation basically, and doing something different from the norm. So like with the stick bug meme, for instance, a lot of people had things turning into the stick bug, like they'd be divided up into sticks, and they'd like form together to form the stick bug. But I was like, what if the stick bug got divided into sticks and then formed something else? So that's kind of like, reverse engineering it, I guess.
I'm not going to spoil it. People just going to have to watch it. Put it in the description, maybe, or in the comments.
Maybe.
Then we have Uwu asking, are you going to make longer videos in the future, or are you going to make them short?
Longer videos, it depends on the type. Honestly, I've wanted to make like just completely different types of videos. I've honestly like thought of doing like storytime animation stuff where I just like I'm not telling stories, but I'm talking about different things with like little avatars that kind of move around. So those might take longer. I've thought about doing like some genuine like top 10 videos, because back in the day there were a few channels that I used to watch a lot of like video game related top 10 channels, Rabid Luigi, Josh Scorcher, Peanut 3423 or whatever. If anyone who's watching the podcast knows any of those names, I don't know if they will, but I used to watch those content, like those kinds of content a lot. So like I just kind of want to just make the kind of content that I used to watch a lot, basically, and that's gonna take a while. So and also when it comes to memes as well, I'll probably like make longer YouTube poops in the future, maybe compilations that'll exceed like 10 minutes. They do take ages. But
okay, then we have one from the name Nothing Here. Well, he does have something there, and he says, are you going to make a PO for your community?
PO. Okay, what's funny is I was discussing this with some people in a Discord call, and somebody said they'd send me a cardboard, because they found a website where they found
oh no.
They found
a website.
Yeah. They found a website where you could order cardboard cutouts with like little, and you could also, for an extra $5, attach a sensor to it, which when it detects motion, it plays a sound. So they were gonna send me a Wide Putin one that played the Wide Putin music every time you passed by it. So actually, maybe in the future.
Send me that website now. I need it.
I forgot what it was.
Give me that website.
I'll try and find it.
But it is coming or not?
Undecided. Honestly, maybe I'll wait until I grow a bit further as a channel.
We're gonna get some bad unboxing from GrayWalf. Oh. Okay, why is your profile picture a wolf? Asks Gray Beret.
Why is my profile picture a wolf? Because of well, obviously it's because of the GrayWalf name. If anybody doesn't know why I'm called that, my brother made this me on his 3DS because he was playing Tomodachi Life, which is basically a game where like you have all these Miis that you create and then you put them all into an apartment. They just do stuff. There's really no better way to explain it. So he created this one called Night Walf, and it was just so ugly looking and weird looking that I just couldn't help but laugh a bit. and then I guess years down the line, I was like, yeah, I'll just take like the Walf part of it and just add Gray to the beginning. And so when I started growing a bit more and I got to 1K, I was like, I'll create a little avatar, and then that little Walf or wolf avatar just kind of like just kept evolving until how it looks today, I suppose. What I do is I separate like the Walf character itself from myself, so it's like representative of me, but it's also not me at the same time,
Yeah, no, it's good. It distances you a little bit from it. It keeps your live and online persona separate. Yeah. Also, a thing that I do want to say, and that's just a bit like your community is so creative. I've seen some of the fan art and some of the stuff they make, and it's phenomenal.
Yeah, I am just sometimes I'm blown away by like what people make, and I'm just so thankful for all the pieces of fan art. It helps like develop the community further as well, and creates I guess just more presence around the avatar, and even on streams where like we have the avatar like bobbing up and down, we've created like a bit of lore for it. So so there's an option on the Twitch channel to add another like little wolf bobbing up and down, and they're usually smaller, so we call them like the Walf sons. We call them GrayWolves. like little miniature versions that he just adopts.
Oh.
There's like lore around all of
It's
this.
You're a cult. I'm calling it FBI.
No,
FBI.
no. It's not a call.
Oh, another thing. This is asked by Fox Wicks. Wick, why don't you put a watermark in your new videos? Yeah, why don't you? Because it's really important, especially with how much Instagram nicks them. I do it myself.
Oh my god. Honestly, like sometimes I find watermarked or non-watermarked memes to be more effective in terms of like presentation, because you never know like what kind of video it's gonna be. Because when you see a watermark on a video from a meme creator, you know it's gonna be something memey. There's gonna be like a cool little punchline to it, but you never know without the watermark. However, I have considered actually. It depends on the video, but I've considered putting watermarks, like little watermarks in the bottom right corner. Maybe I used to do it for Twitter, just little watermarks in the bottom right corner for just certain memes that don't rely so much on the punchline at the end. Sadly, but you can tell that it's memey all the way through.
Yeah, but sadly, what they then do is they make it look so ass, so the bit rate on so terrible that you can't even read the watermark. So they still get away with nicking the content. It's
exactly.
Dirty
They're gonna crop it. They're gonna do what they can anyway. So like I'm still really debating on it at this point, because I don't want to make the watermarks invasive at all, because that just kind of takes it out of it for me.
Fair enough.
Yeah, no, that's a bit yeah. How do you feel about how the channel is moving forwards? Like how especially with the growth, it must be amazing, because that 20K came really fast.
Oh, yeah, ever since the second E video came out, the Shrek but only when anyone says E one, that's just been the main driving force of the channel, I believe. And yeah, it's really weird to think about sometimes, honestly.
No, I'm not gonna lie. The cool thing about it, have you get your Plaque yet or not yet? Because it's still being sent.
I don't think I've gotten a notification for the Plaque, because they don't give it to people who rely on a lot of copyrighted content. However, I'm gonna see if I can like dilute that with like some more original content of myself, because I plan to like make a lot of like more like little tiny animation stuff. I'm not good at drawing or animating, but just stuff for fun, where like the whole point isn't how good it looks, but it's like what it's trying to convey.
Yeah.
So if I start making more of that stuff and more original stuff, maybe I can get that Plaque someday. But really, it's not even that important to me. Again, it's more about like the community and the experience for me. I mean, the Plaque would be nice. The Plaque would be nice. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, but
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
it's
you
not
can always
like super high priority.
You can always make one yourself. People have done that. But
yeah,
I see that we're heading to the 1 hour and 30 minutes mark, and that's kind of our border. Otherwise, it would be a bit too long. I really enjoyed myself. We're definitely gonna get you on the live podcast. We're gonna end this with one final question, just a real quick one. It's from Degeneracy Finest. What is your favorite choice of soda? His is Pepsi.
All right. My favorite choice of soda is Sprite. I don't know why. But I've been drinking a lot of Sprite recently ever since the quarantine hit. I'm really not sure why, because I used to hate fizzy drinks, and then I just started getting into this, and now I just can't stop. Please, somebody help.
Okay, but with that, we're gonna have our final thing, the shout out moment. Do you want to shout? Of course, your links will be in the description. Do check him out. Give him a follow on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube. Maybe join his Discord. Join ours as well. And do you want to give someone a shout out yourself, Wolf? Who do you want to give a shout out? Because we're all about that.
Actually, I haven't really thought about this in terms of well, I'll probably give a shout out to wait, let me have a bit of a thought. Okay, first off, I want to give a shout out to the person who's helping me with probably one of my most ambitious videos yet. My good friend Al. He goes by @Lotie, LOTIE on Twitter, and he's just a really cool dude. Makes really good music. Link in the description. And he's just, yeah, he's been helping me out a lot, and he makes some really cool tunes really fast, and is just kind of a bit of a jazz whiz. Second of all, I want to shout out to Squishy_snail on Twitter again. Helped me out with my Undertale video, and just like makes really cool fan art, and I'm just really thankful for everything that he does, and it's just, again, an overall chill dude. And third of all, want to give a shout out to Mr. Rock, who makes me channel music edits on YouTube.
Dun dun dun
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah.
I actually played that right at the Weeps, play that at the outro. Play that at the outro. This is the entire thing, we theme song all the way through. But with that said, I want to thank you all so much for watching the podcast. We had an absolute blast. Do make sure to check the links in the description. Share some love to the rest of us. And with that said, boys, I guess it's over. Goodbye.
See ya. Thank you so much.